Welcome back, my dudes. So, let's carry on with our adventure in the Mojave. We got some poltergeist activity. Last time we killed Kyle. He is not too satisfied with being dead. He's trying to take us down with him. That's ridiculous. Bye, Kyle. Now, I know a lot of people by now, it's a 10-year-old's game, have seen what happens in the story, you know, you're not complete newbies. That being said, we're gonna really expedite the process. I say expedite. We're not going to be doing the side quests until after the campaign's over, I think. Because we have the post-game ending mod, and that's something totally different, like most playthroughs don't have. You know, because I don't know how long ago the post-game ending mod came out, but however many years it wasn't out there for, everyone who played this game, whenever it finishes the campaign, story's over, and you have to pick a side. You have to pick one of these factions to rule everything. So we got the not anarchist, but the maniac legion over there, and you know, evil dudes trying to lash over to crosses. Really indifferent to the people of the wasteland. They're just a bulldozer, you know. They're trying. They'll say that they keep recruiting more and more tribes into their group. They're just a, you know, they're waiting to encounter a force. Stop them. That's gonna be me. The NCR is setting up a bureaucracy, another little government, and they're too stretched out. You know, they're stretched out too thin, so they can't even protect these people really. Hence the Legion being such an issue. Burning down a town right over there with a, you know, there's camps of NCR around, and we're gonna see they're kind of getting their butt handed to them in this game. It's not going good. Mr. House and his obsession with his own agenda. He'll step on people who get in his way, really callously. We're gonna make the wasteland the way we judge it should be. I say we, the way I judge it should be, and you guys get to watch that happen. Hello, danger. Prepared to encounter me. So I'm worse than danger. Oh, force of nature! Wow, my dude's having a hard time. Pull it together, man. He's still a bit stunned. Golly, that explosive took the wind out of me. Probably just take some medicine. Good shot, Willow. Which limb of ours got injured? My arm. My arms! I always like to... Anytime somebody references their arm hurting or something like that, you've seen Orochimaru in Naruto, whenever he loses his arms to the third Hokage, gets the soul ripped out of his arms, starts screaming, "My arms!" Does it in this movie. My arms! He's very attached to those arms. I mean, I would be too. If I lost my arms, I wanted to do video gaming stuff, that's a little bit hard. Although, I did see this one guy. He was one of the best Call of Duty players in the world with his eyeballs, because he was not completely paralyzed. He's either paralyzed or he had lost his arms in like a military incident. And they gave him this contraption. Track his eye movements. Dude was good. Oh, it tracked his eye movements, and I'm so sorry. His eyes were darting all over the place to aim and stuff. He was playing with his mouth. That's right. I remember now, and I will. Anyone who asks, anyone who's interested enough in the comments, say, hey, find that for me. If a Google search doesn't do it for you, I'll find that for you. Dude played video games with his mouth. He had a controller thing set up like that. Maybe his eyes were involved too. Maybe I'm not completely off there. Dude was determined. But yeah, we're gonna make our way to the quest locations, the main quest locations. We're gonna wrap up the story, and then we're gonna have fun seeing the effects of that mod. So what's this all about? We're not doing this. We're not doing this for the... What's the word? You know, it's not a fresh experience. It's 10 years old, but mods are fresh. Mods are fresh. And I haven't really experienced most of what Willow has to offer. I know she has more quests. Like, I know I normally get her weapons, and then I kind of just play the game for quite some time.
I'm gonna have a dog biscuit. Do you want one too?
You mentioning dog biscuits, that would cause a little bit of a stutter. I doubt it. But anyways, there's a stutter there. We're just gonna do all the mod content. There's a couple extra quests installed. I'm gonna shut up now and just get back to running through the wasteland. Okay. I'm 99% sure that's happening because of the sprinting mod. Let's see what happens if I don't sprint for a hot minute. See if that happens anymore. As it's gonna be a... Oh dear. Oh shoot. People down there who want my hide. I got the high ground. Okay, but we need to get closer to aim. Could use a doctor's bag to repair my arm. I'll do that right after I kill these guys. Is that it? Willow, you took care of the rest? Thought so. Cool. Oh, dang. By the time we're done with this campaign, everyone's gonna be ripping on Benny for not actually doing the double tap, shoot me twice in the head. Because I am going to flip this wasteland upside down, shake out all the people that I'm not interested in, flip it back over, and it's going to be my own little slice of paradise. We're going to become the leader, Elon Musk type, all about the technology, and I say all about freedom, but that isn't really Elon Musk. He probably is. Yeah, I guess he is. He wants to give everybody free internets around the world, right? Free access to information. I mean, if we're all free of a dependency on oil, and everyone has their own solar panels, you're not even... Ay! Ah! My point is, the sun can be turned into electricity, and everyone gets access to the sun. No one's gonna... Maybe Nestle and they're thinking they own water and stuff like that. They'll think they own sunlight or something, and then things will get confusing for a little bit longer, but... Everyone just has the access to what they need. Oh geez. At least we won't be able to blame anybody other than ourselves for screwing things up. So right now, we can kind of blame corporations. Boom! Even though that's not really the answer.
Oh.
Willow, you really should be hiding behind rocks. Just saying. That's why I can't have anyone around to help Willow. Can't use my grenade launcher, I'll feel bad. Out of range. Alright, let's go. Oh jeez! Willow, you got that guy? How many more are there? Brought a knife. I believe people have talked about that before. fires a buckshot all around Willow. You okay, right? Get any shrapnel in you? Good. Glad you're alright. Okay, less time looting. We're gonna be rich in this game, it seems like, cause for challenge. Okay, so combat challenge went up, but economy challenge went down, considering the fact that enemies have mods on their weapons from time to time. It's like some 20% chance or something. Because of that, we're gonna get rich selling weapons with fancy equipment on it. Not really concerned though. This isn't about spending a lot of time deliberating. Geez, am I gonna buy this? Am I gonna buy that? Am I gonna buy off-brand ammo? Or am I gonna buy real brand ammo? Ow! Oh! Say hello to my friend, the shotgun. We made it to Nipton, everybody. Such a iconic landmark, the big old dinosaur. Nipton. It's their souvenir shop. The souvenir shop is in their tail, if anyone's not played this before. We're gonna go and talk to Victor. It's always nice to talk to Victor. He's kinda... There's a lot of weird places Victor pops up.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs.
I'm gonna call you on Victor. Stay out of my way, how rude. You said the men that jumped me were heading this way, right, Biscuit?
No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around.
I didn't think
The
you did
Novak
either.
folk usually see anyone traveling this way.
It's nice to see a friendly face out here.
Likewise, friend, likewise. Is there anything old Vic can do you for?
I can use another gun at my side. Be interesting to see what it says here.
That's a mighty fine offer, but I'm gonna need to conserve my strength if I'm gonna make it all the way to New Vegas. I'm sure you do just
Smokey, you skipped the dialogue. But, yeah, he was wrapping up saying we'll do fine without him. Why are you doing a Novak?
Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
So what's the story with Nipton? Or
Novak?
Novak. My bad.
Nice enough place, I suppose, but between you and me, when I rolled into town, my skin started to itch. Watch yourself.
Okay. Talk to you later, Vic.
Be seeing you.
Biscuit. Auto run. Turn the auto run on. Make sure my mic is plugged in. It is. It's gonna take like another, what, 2 minutes if I don't sprint at all on the way to New Vegas, but I think sprinting is what causes the occasional stutter. I always notice it whenever I start to sprint. What you see?
Glad that's over.
Indeed. That's where we're heading. Over there, past that crane. That doesn't look quite right. Not quite right. But hey, nothing's perfect. Sure is pretty sand we downloaded. Oh. Ah, that sign! Sign hid criminals. Ah, use your sign against you. Now I got covered. Sneak attack. Willow's pretty strong. Maybe at some point I'll have to do some adventuring on my own just to see what it's like without her. Come on, Willow. Let's carry on. She's also the only follower who, because she's modded, won't die whenever she goes down. Like, other ones might go unconscious too. See a ghoul out there or something?
That's the end of that.
That's the end of the sand? No, you killed something. Okay, killed a ghoul. You're just shooting at the dirt. Willow can't die, but other followers can die, so I'm gonna like refrain from recruiting other followers until I have like some good armor to give them, you know? Don't want to reload to go back and save them. What's up our part? Why not? Get the extra damage versus male characters. Might not be a bad idea. Even though the most deadly things are actually more like animals. Because Death Claws, and there's a new enemy called Kazakh Claws in this, which you can use your imagination to figure out what that's like. There's always charge, or I'll keep my weapon out without sprinting. But then again, when am I going to be sprinting in combat? I want the action points. And I don't want to stutter. Let's do confirm bachelor, why not?
Glad that's over.
Alright, we're back to sprinting. Let's see. Let's go. That was dope. Howdy, partner. So yeah, if you can't tell, I've kind of been hinting at it. I'm leaning towards, not even leaning, I'm almost certain I'm going to go with Yes Man. Because I always went with Mr. House since the campaign ends, and you presumably die, and you stop contributing to the wasteland. All that happens is your history, you know, you banish the cons, or you let them stay, you killed the Brotherhood, you didn't, etc, etc. You did all these things, and the wasteland just eventually, you know, goes back to being just the wasteland. But hear me out. I'm going to make my own headcanon. This campaign's never ending. We're going to just explore every, you know, underneath every rock. And by the time we're done, we're going to say I looted Mr. House's ability to live for 200 years. Anybody who's new to the game, I'm going to try to stop spoiling, but Mr. House, say the guy in that, he's been alive since before the bombs fell. And I'm not going to say anything else besides that, but we're going to figure out how to do the same. Because we got a great example. Wonderful example. It'd be like the movie Avatar, you know, I'll just, my body might fall apart a little bit, but there's all these robots around. It'll do just fine. Just fine for my consciousness.
I sure miss Big George sometimes. He was such a great dog.
You know, I'm gonna miss a lot of people if I live forever. I'm gonna miss you, Willow. I'm gonna miss all the dogs that you know, bring around whenever we get done saving the wasteland. It's gonna be lonesome. But that's only if I get, you know, depressed about it. I'll be alone, not lonesome. I'll have all your memories. Dang, Willow, that guy. Ah! Jeez. I was gonna say he barely had time to register a threat. Willow already took him down. Oh, okay, I'm just being sliced up for dinner, I was gonna say, but these guys probably aren't cannibals. You wanna do something, or hello? think you got, what'd you step on glue? It's like leg cramp, give me a minute. Leave Willow alone.
Hey there. Need anything?
Like to see wares.
Sure. Here's what I've got.
Ooh, you got a lot of monies. Alright, what else you got? No 10mm? Alright. Got a hunting rifle, nice, nice. Let's do this quickly. Oh wait, not coyote meat. That's crucial. There's apparently a shortage of coyotes. I don't know what the deal is with that, but... Okay. Maybe we can, like, just say that dog meat was coyote meat. JK. Game will never fall for that. Besides, that's dishonest. Be dishonest, right? Right, guys? Willow's dog biscuits. Interesting. Let's clean up this inventory. And let's stop wasting y'all's time, because you good people, tons of things to watch out there in the world. You might say, oh, we don't mind watching you go through inventory. I mind getting to the good stuff, the good content for you sooner. Let's see, whenever I'm president of the wasteland, or should I say, what, king? Whenever I'm the law on the wasteland, we're gonna have these monorails set up and spread out and expanded so everybody can get around to the cool parts of town. We're gonna make some more casinos, we're gonna make burger joints, some Chipotles, and it's all gonna be connected by mass transit. There'll be farms way out in the distance that aren't contaminated by the radioactivity, hopefully. That's what we'll do. We'll commission some Geiger counters, find some non-radioactive land, set up some farms for Chipotles and Whataburgers. Say Whataburgers, giving away my location. If you guys know, you know. Oh, I just started.
No. I'm hit.
That was bad. correctly, Josh. You're gonna pay attention to me. I will not be ignored! I will be if I don't ever hit you. Is that the end of it? No, there's more. Almost there. Not too bad of a legend myself, eh? Good aim guy. More legendary than you. You'll recognize me. Oh, you know what? I know I'm being a little bit cheapskate. Not even. The weapon that person was holding was pretty valuable. Laser RCW. There we go. And what do you got on you? Torque you? I'll take it. Sold to me. The price? My bullets and your skull. Everything has a cost. How you doing there, robot?
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
I wish to purchase singing lessons so I can sound like Willow.
I am ready to process our transaction.
No singing lessons in stock. What a shame. Oh yeah, that laser RCW goes for more than he has available to sell. That means let's head over to his ammos for sale. Huh, I wonder what the difference between the buck ammunition and the rounds are. Pulse slugs are good for fighting robots. Let's take them. Still can't afford our stuff. Slugs are good for long range. It's pretty sweet. Why not? We're gonna become a shotgun surgeon, right? Right. Screw it. Still can't afford me, huh? What do you have that I really want? Could go for more grenades. There we go. Now we're talking. Not really 10 millimeters. Let's take his armor piercing rounds. And his regular rounds. See, we're suiting up for deadly enemies. The market is broken, but the enemies are stronger. Trust me. What other weapons do you have available? You have more mines? And grenades I can take? I'm sure you have more grenades. No? That's why I give for being sure and assuming, making an ass out of you and me, robot. Alright, let's carry on. What kind of ammunition do I not want? I'm not going to be a energy weapons user very much this campaign. Alright. Hold that thought. I do need a few more caps. Willow, you're holding things. Sorry I keep interrupting your singing,
I won't
Willow.
trade with you. Gotcha.
There we go.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Oh, I bet you have better armor for sale too, don't you? You do. Alright, well, I'll probably come back for that whenever I'm not recording, maybe. We'll see. I'll boot up the game and be like, look at my shiny new armor, guys. My dudes. $2,000 caps. You guys know what I need 2,000 caps for? Anybody who doesn't, is to get through the door to Vegas. It's just one of Mr. House's policies, and I can't really say I blame him. I mean, it's a little steep, but that's his policy. That's how he's been keeping things going for so long. Dominoes kept falling over, and here I am now to make things my way. Get out of my way. You think the Legion and the NCR can't stand up to me? You think you can, sir? You don't know who you're messing with. Take your pull cue, though. But yeah. Mr. House, gotta respect him. He's given me, I wouldn't say the opportunity, but he's given me the foundation. The foundation for creating my Mojave. I mean, without Mr. House, there'd be no biscuit, you know, Victor. There'd be no biscuit around for retrieving me from the grave. All sorts of dominoes would have changed. I sense your violent intentions. It's an ill-omened cowboy hat, sir. I'll remove it from you.
Did you see that?
I did. That's why I shot him 3 times. Let's go, Willow. Don't sweat it.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Thanks for the free advice. Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
Well, alright. Old Ben, I'll talk to you some other time.
Bye.
We know what happens to this guy. I know what happens. You should have been rich, sir. And you need better. Just exploded yourself.
Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
I see that.
Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
Weighed my 2,000 caps around. Big bag of them. Counted them really quickly. Let's carry on.
That's it. Keep
Howdy, partner. You've come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas.
Victor, Victor, Victor. This place looks amazing. Where do I start?
The place to get started is Lucky 38. See that big old tower shaped like a roulette spinner? That's where you find Mr. House, New Vegas's head honcho. And he's itching to make your acquaintance.
The head honcho's interested in me. Did I know that? Should I have known that from the notes that I got on my package? Was I delivering it to the Lucky 38? Probably. But yeah, my character. He's a little unintelligent, a little bit impulsive, but he's got a good heart, guys. He's got a very good heart. We're gonna make this wasteland paradise. It won't be called the wasteland. We're done with it. It's a robot passing on his invitation.
Well, now, it was Mr. House who made Securitrons like me. Seems the least I can do is pass on his message. Don't dawdle. He'll be waiting.
Please, do not stand in the fountains.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on. Come back soon now.
You have anything else you can say,
Well,
Victor?
howdy, partner. Good to see you.
No, he's just gonna be like, not
Come
until you
back
get done
soon
talking to
now.
my boss. Let me know in the comments, by the way, if you guys want the voices turned up a little bit louder or anything. I might turn up the effects volume a little bit, just so the guns are a little bit louder. So, the question is, in the episode before I talk to him or after I talk to him? Let's go talk to him, then I'll end it.
Where to, partner?
Take me up to the penthouse. You know,
Penthouse floor?
Willow's a special lady. She doesn't get recognized by Victor. Because, you know. But, normally you can't bring followers up here. Thank you, you too, robot. You have a nice day. I hope someone oils your servos, your hinges. Howdy, Mr. House.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
Never seen anything like this place.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet, more than an echo, I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
Shall we get down to business? That's really... I know I say we're doing a low intelligence playthrough characters, but we're not dumb. We're not dumb. We just, Give me a second to think about that. Shall we get down to business, or why the VOB treatment? Let's just, yeah, let's play dumb. Screw it, right?
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
Right. Everyone else just thinks we're unintelligent, but that's our secret. We have a, you know, ace up our sleeves that is our intelligence. It just isn't registered. Let's get down to business then.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
Secret practices, right, guys? I like to ask some questions.
What did you wish to know?
What terms are you offering?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
Raise your price or your chip out of luck.
Is that an attempt at humor? I've always taken business negotiations very seriously. I advise you to do the same.
Didn't work, guys. It's a little bit of a bummer in New Vegas. You have to have the skill requirement for dialogue options. There's no chance of maybe getting it, and there's no chance of you have in Fallout 3, 95% chance you'll make it, son. You hit the 5%. You failed. World's over. I don't know. Kind of like that little bit of a margin of randomness. I'll accept your original offer.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
What other questions you have?
What else did you want to know?
What is the platinum chip?
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way.
Ship's so valuable, why use just a courier to transport it?
You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of them, dummies, so to speak. Add to that many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach. Had I used an armed caravan to transport the chip, I might as well have been announcing to the world, this is important, attack this. I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khans or the Brotherhood of Steel. Alas, the real threat was closer to home.
I do like Mr. House quite a lot for an ending choice, frankly. I think he's a very intelligent dude, obviously. Who's to determine it's obvious? Less I know, less I care. I have a right to know more. Alright. Let's talk about something else. No, those sound very interesting.
What else did you want to know?
Obviously, I have the right to choose, because I'm the one embodying this playthrough. Enough of that, though. Enough fourth wall breaking. What exactly are you, Mr. House?
I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The 3 families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation.
How did you establish New Vegas?
We can discuss this in greater detail at another time. To say that when my Securitrons detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam, I took action. I recruited a tribal force to supplement my Securitrons and renovated the Strip just in time to welcome the NCR as it marched into the region. Instead of war, a treaty was negotiated, and the money started to pour in.
Brilliant. Alright, you do appear to be a computer, not a man.
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicon.
Must be like a brain in a jar. Have you stayed alive all this time?
Let's just say it was very costly. But I was willing to make the sacrifices longevity entailed, financial and otherwise.
Okay.
What else did you want to know?
How do I get to Benny? Why not?
It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the Tops.
Of course it's the 13th. A diplomatic approach.
If you were to approach Benny in public, you might be able to leverage his fear of exposure to make him agree to meet with you in private.
Ideas how I could catch him off guard.
Sneaking into Benny's suite on the 13th floor would be very difficult, but not impossible. There might be guards. Certainly there'd be a sturdy lock on his front door.
Okay.
What else did you want to know? Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened.
What use would you have for a protege, Mr. Lives Forever?
To achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks. I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along, a more than suitable replacement.
Why did Benny betray you? I mean, we were talking about superiority. He wanted to rule New Vegas.
I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be. Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Good Springs is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determined the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed.
So that's all I got to say to everybody. Nobody knew.
What else did you want to know?
It wasn't just Victor on his own. He's got a brain behind him. Alright, I think... Alright, that's it.
Well enough. Be on your way.
Wow.
Yeah, wow indeed. Guy's still alive. Did I not advance the quest? It didn't seem like I did. Oh yeah, just confront Benny at the tops. Okay, okay. Gotta get back that shit. Yeah, bring the platinum chip straps. Alright everybody, that's where I'm gonna end this episode. So, stay tuned. We're gonna take over the wasteland. That's why I picked the thumbnail that I did, by the way. I like that he's giving the thumbs down. Like Caesar, I'm gonna go thumbs down and impose my will on this wasteland. I judge it to be insufficient. Until next time, everybody. Goodbye. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Please like and subscribe.